ースネクスト カースネクスト
What is up? Fix up my lighting. Not much. Chilling, dude. Let me check if I can just lower down. Oh, like. Oh, actually, this might be better. Cause like, I've noticed like in a lot of my clips, like I kind of like go a little too close, and then like you can't really see my face much. So I probably just might have to adjust my monitor like that. Oh yeah, that's actually a lot better. Let me check the mic. Hello, hello. Testing, testing. How's your day? Like this is like too much for the light. I feel like the lighting's a bit too much. I don't even know, dude. I do not know. Man, fuck it, bro. Who cares? Or you just like go back a little bit. Talk shit to King DDD. Look at that. Damn. Damn. Look at that. Damn. Oh, yeah. And we had. Shoot. Oh, yeah. Oh. 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 Get the true ending. And then just hop on the RE4. Let's do that. Wait, because like you already finished Leon and then you finished Clear, right? Bro, okay. Do you want me to tell you the honest truth? So, are you planning to play as Claire and then Leon next? Like for your second playthrough? Like, are you planning to play Claire first? Wait, so wait, hold up, hold the fuck up. Wait. So you're playing both Leon and Claire's first scenario. Brother, what the fuck? Okay, alright, okay. It's all good. This is like the first time I heard that from someone. Okay. Yeah, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to play as either one of the characters' first scenario, and then you play the second scenario. So you play the other character. So like it'll be Leon first playthrough. So it'll be Leon's first scenario, right? And then you play as Claire's second scenario, like second run. You don't do Leon's first and then Claire's first. You have to do Claire's second run. That's how it goes. Because the thing is, like, you already covered Leon's side of the story, but it doesn't fully conclude everything because you have to play as Claire to get her side of the story and see the events that she has gone through, and then she ends up being like the concluding part of like the actual final conclusion of those two playthroughs. Brother, fuck, man. Okay. Damn, I didn't even pay attention to that. That dude, if no, it was I mean it is, but the thing is, it's an addition to the ending. If you remember how the ending went for the first playthrough, it kind of cuts off like a little bit short. So that's why you have to play the second run. And that, fills in like the blank at towards the end. So if you play like the first, the first run through, like you're kind of like, oh, you get the ending, and you're like, okay, this is kind of off, like it doesn't feel like I fully like completed it. That's where you actually like play the second run. So in this case, you played Leon's first run, so you're supposed to finish it off with Claire's second run. So yeah. I'm sorry, bro. Like that's like the first time I've I've heard someone do that. Um, that's the first. That's the first, dude. But I mean, it's all good. Everyone makes their mistakes, you know. I have failed you. It's like that scene from Dexter Laboratory. I'm like paraphrasing, but he's like, I have failed you, my master, or something like that, and he's just like crying, took a photo. Yeah, the show is goated. Um, Cats are good. They're just really hot. It's really hot for them, so they're just kind of like trying to cool off in nice, cool places. Uh, Taylor, she's out with a friend right now, so yeah. Uh, she's the reason why I'm streaming early today. You know, streaming on a Saturday and streaming like at 8 p.m. because tomorrow is her birthday. So and yeah, so she was just talking to me, and then she was like, "Do you plan on like streaming tomorrow?" And I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm cool with it. I don't give a shit. I'm cool with it." So and plus like I didn't even get to like stream the last time because my PC was crapping out. Well, you can text her happy birthday, man. Yeah. But what should I call it? Um yeah, like so what happened on Tuesday? Yeah, I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, so what happened on Tuesday? Um so I thought my PC was like dying out and all that. I was afraid about that. So I was just like, well, I'm gonna have to buy a new GPU because like out of like all the PC components I have, the GPU is the only part that I've gotten that was used. So I bought it used from eBay. And you know, um I thought my PC was just dying out, or just something with my RAM or so, because my PC was crashing quite frequently. So I cleaned out my PC. I gave it a nice deep clean, fucking dust out everything, and then that ended up leading me to like doing like a whole deep clean on my whole desk setup. desk setup. So I cleaned up everything, started sweeping the floor under my desk and all that cool stuff. And then, um, you know, afterwards, I was just like, you know what? I'll just boot my PC, see what's up, blah 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 blah. And then so I searched up, I was like checking out everything, yada yada yada. I searched up so much shit, and then I typed in like, oh, like my PC turns on, but my second monitor isn't displaying anything. Oh, did I forget to like text you? Text. Oh, fuck. But um. Oh, yeah, so I searched it up. I turn on, I searched up, because like when I turned on my PC, right? Um, what was wrong with it was that what was it? What was wrong with it was that my main monitor, my OLED, my 1440 was displaying. But my second monitor, my old, 1080, Samsung Odyssey, was not displaying anything. I was like, what the fuck, dude? And I tried to like go through my settings, go through the display settings and all that. Nothing was working. It didn't even detect it at all. I was like, what the hell? Like I plugged it in, plugged it back in, turned off the PC, and I unplugged my monitor and I plugged back my monitors in. And still same result. So and then someone, thank freaking God, bro. Someone like, mentioned like a Reddit thread or so. It's like, oh, like do like Windows Shift, not I don't remember, bro. It was basically device manager, not task manager, device manager. So I did my device manager, and you know, and it said like, oh, like often a thread or forum, I think it was a thread. I read a thread, and they said like, hey, like look at your graphics driver, and try to adjust your graphics driver manually, this and that. So I saw my graphics driver, and it was like a Microsoft something. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, okay, look, I have a Radeon 67 XT, so it's not like crazy, but it's a pretty good GPU. It runs a lot of things well. And I was just like, dude, like, what the fuck was it? Why isn't it even displaying my you know, my Radeon? And so I'm just like, okay. So I kind of just like, went through this and that, and then I kind of like searched up like, oh well, I saw that you kind of have to upgrade your graphics driver, and I'm like, oh shit, dude, I forgot about my graphics driver. So rookie mistake. I ended up just going on to like the Radeon website, and I downloaded the latest update, did my software update, well, my graphics driver update, and that solved everything. My PC just started working perfectly fine. This and that, no crashes, none of that. Because my PC was crashing quite a bit, and I think that was the reason why my PC was crashing. I even like scheduled an appointment with Best Buy because I have a membership with them. So I'm just like, oh well, like they're probably gonna go check it out, fix something up. But I saved myself a trip. So I canceled my what was it? My appointment with Geek Squad. And yeah, dude. So I solved the problem by myself with the help of the internet. So I was pretty happy about that. So it's cool. I was kind of like dreading. I was like, oh, damn it, bro. I don't want to fucking drive over there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want to chill home. I became like a huge homebody lately, so I'm just like, I just want to chill, dude. Like, I hate days I don't get to play my PC whenever I'm at home because I'm just like, damn, bro. I look at my PC setup and I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like, I just love my PC. I love PC gaming so much, dude. I cannot like it sounds so bad. Like I cannot go out without like I can't go on a day without playing PC. Like when I have the opportunity to play PC games, you know? Like I'm just like I'm either like whenever like my PC is like kind of shitting out or I'm like having issues with it, I hop on my PS5. I mean, I love like I love my PS5. I was playing my PS5 before I oh shit before I switched onto PC gaming, and I was just like, you know what, like I need a boot up. I'm gonna go like I was picking what games. It's so weird because like it feels like I like stopped in time on my PS5. Like I play a lot of like older games now. Nothing like really new. Like let's say like the past like 2 to 3 years, I guess. Let's say like the past 2 years. The past 2 years, I've not played anything new, and I've not even bought anything new. So I'm just like, oh well, uh, I need to finish up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So and they announced Final Fantasy VII Revelations on, oh my god, on the Summer Games Fest, bro. That is, oh my god, that shit wipes state of play every single degree, bro. That and like my the main spotlight for me was Code Veronica, bro. Resident Evil Veronica, bro. Oh shit, dude. I've been waiting for that game for years, man. I even wanted that game to come out before Resident Evil 4. But when looking back at it, because I was kind of disappointed. Because I thought they were gonna go like in order. Because technically Code Veronica is the third game, and it is before Resident Evil 4. And I was just like, damn, bro, like why did they just continue on just like, chronologically, And then, with Resident Evil 4, like it picked up the slack off from what Resident Evil 3 like left out. Like just left onto Capcom. Because or after Resident Evil 3 remake, I was very skeptical about Resident Evil 4. I was very skeptical about it. Like I was excited, but not too excited because Resident Evil 3 remake just left like a pretty bad taste to me and amongst plenty of people, especially someone who adores playing Resident Evil 3 OG, and just the remake just kind of just like walked on it, fucking took a squat, spread his ass cheeks, and fucking had the meanest fucking diarrhea all over it. Just Hershey squirted that bitch, dude. Like it was just fucking bad. I mean, it's not like a terrible game, but it's a terrible fucking remake. Like it plays fine, but it's just story's kind of fucking dumb. And, like they cut too much out of it, and then the content they cut too much out of it too. It was just like, dude, like there's there was supposed to be so much meat, but it's just barely anything. It's just mostly bone. That's what it just felt like. It's just like that giant, juicy fucking New York strip that you're just craving for, and you're like salivating and shit. And you receive it. It's like raw shit or overcooked with no fucking meat on it. It's just mostly bone. It tastes like shit. No seasoning. That's what Resident Evil 3 remake like kind of felt like. So Resident Evil 4, I was just like, dude, like I heard, it was a different team that worked on, 3 make, and 2 make was a different team as well. But I already heard that 2 make team was working on 4 make, and I'm just like, still, I'm a little hesitant, but I'm glad 4 ended up being the way it did. They cut out some content, but they kind of fixed it back. They fixed it back with Ada's story. Was separate ways. So I'm pretty glad about that because like one of my favorite bosses in RE4 ended up being in her DLC. I was so fucking disappointed when I first played RE4 and that boss was cut. I was like, dude, like, what the fuck? It sucked that there's like a paywall for you to like, you have to pay like, I mean, it's $10, so it's not really bad, but still. But I mean, it is what it is. But RE4 remake was phenomenal, dude. Like it's kind of hard for me to like either like remake or OG more. It's like it kind of depends on the day, you know. So other days I'm just like, you know, I like OG more. The days I like remake more. It just depends how I feel, you know. I'm not one of those people who's just like remake is better or OG is better, blah blah blah. Fuck you, suck my ass. My fucking opinion is more validated, yada yada yada, because I'm always right. Fuck you, suck my cock. No, it's just like I see where like both perspectives come from. You know, OG fans like, you know, Resident Evil 4 because just charisma, just cheesy, just and that, blah blah blah. But then RE4 is more serious, more horror, yada yada yada. Like, I can go days upon days about talking about that shit, you know. So I'm glad that like Resident Evil 4 remake kind of just picked up the slack from 3 make, and then with especially the fact that Code Veronica is so underrated. And I mean, it's understandable. So, like, understandably so. You know, it's not the most polished Resident Evil game, especially with like the classic, you know, gameplay formula. It's definitely not the most, you know, polished one. There's so many rough edges with that game, but I still like that game. It's fucking hard as shit, and it can be really bullshit too. Really damn bullshit. Oh shit. Just making sure the AC is on or not. But yeah, so and with now with the traction that Resident Evil gained, it started gaining traction from like 7, 2 make, 3 make, and 8. But I think like I mean Resident Evil 8, I think it started picking up more. But I think Resident Evil 4 really picked that shit up, like really picked the shit out of it. Like it really picked it up so much. And then Resident Evil 9 just hit its peak, its overall peak with popularity, because you have old new school fans, you have old and new school fans, and then you have the action fans, you have like the horror fans, like you have literally everyone, and it's like a perfect blend of everything, dude. So, and the fact that Veronica is being remade gives it a lot more spotlight now, which makes me really happy, to be honest, that it's getting the opportunity to receive the attention that it deserves. Because that game, Code Veronica, deserves a lot of attention. It really does. And it's such an underrated gem. But yeah, that's my little thing. So yeah. Anyways, enough yapping. I'm gonna close the window real quick. Give me a sec. Keep the Dragon Ball shirt. God damn, I'm sweating my legs, man. Let's play Resident Evil 2, man. Holy shit. Oh my god. Hell yeah, bro. Got it from oh, it's gonna be loud. Let me fix up the controls, because I don't know why it always. Probably might have to adjust some things. Probably gonna. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I knew you're gonna be really happy about that. Is this showing on your end? Not the cam box. Game scene. Game capture. I want to check if Let me check. RE2 Fuji not showing up on OBS. You can run some engine. See ports out of Windows capture source. Are you fucking kidding me? Permissions, intruder rendering engine, run as administrator, open your game, check if it hooks in, change in-game display mode. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's do this. Sorry, bro. For some weird part, some weird reason. Okay. Let me check properties. Any full screen application. Okay. Let me check this out. Mm-mm-mm. Close window. Because I don't know why. Let me check this out. Yes. You fucking kidding me? Hold up. Be right back. Oof. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I'll be right back. Let me fix up something, okay?